Well, that doesn't sound like you followed my rules or my instructions very well. I'm removing Mr. Rosenthal because he didn't do his job.
When this defense attorney blew off a court-ordered meeting, the judge didn't hesitate. She took him off the case right then and there.
State of Wisconsin versus Adam Evans. The state appears through Assistant District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Evans appears in person with counsel Joseph Rosenthal by video conferencing. We're sat here today in these matters for status conferences. Mr. Evans was going to go meet in person with Mr. Rosenthal, go over the discovery, and Mr. Rosenthal was going to explain the criminal procedure as it relates to felonies and additional charges with additional felony cases with Mr. Evans. Mr. Rosenthal, please update the court.
Your Honor, I did have a phone call with my client last week. I know the court instructed us to have an in-person meeting. I had some things come up to where I could just,
came up?
I had some last minute stuff, some clients in Douglas County that had a new case that I had to get to.
Well, that doesn't sound like you followed my rules or my instructions very well, Mr. Rosenthal. It doesn't sound like you did your job as the court ordered you to do, did it, Mr. Rosenthal?
I did what I could with the short notice, Judge.
That's not doing what you could. And if you got new cases, you needed to say, I'm sorry, Judge Tim. I'm sorry, Judge Glonick. I'm sorry to whomever in Douglas County. I'm sorry to you, but Judge Mogan ordered me. Judge Mogan sat down as your secretary, kind of, and scheduled this for you, Mr. Rosenthal, so that you can sit down with your client and you can give the time to your client that your client deserves. And you were there when I scheduled it on the record and making sure that you would be available and that Mr. Evans would be able to be available so you could do it in person, because Mr. Evans, one of his complaints is that you're not communicating with him. You're not giving him the time that the case is so need. You're not going over discovery with him. That's why this court took it upon itself to schedule in court an in-person meeting. And so what you're telling me is that couldn't occur because there was some emergency other filings or other cases, correct?
That is, yes, Your Honor.
What was the emergency filing in cases? Because I can find out.
It was an initial appearance. I'd have to go back and look at it. I just might.
Oh, so was it a homicide or was it a severe substantial battery? Was it one of those types of very emergency type situations, Mr. Rosenthal? Or was it a situation where it's just simply an initial appearance for a case and you could have written the court or said, you know what, I can't do this because you know what, Judge Mogan, whatever my name is, ordered you to do something.
It was the latter, Judge. It was not.
It was not an emergency, correct? So Mr. Evans, you win. I'm removing Mr. Rosenthal because he didn't do his job. So you win. You win that hearing. And so now, Mr. Rosenthal, you can tell the public defender's office you didn't do your job and the court withdrew you from the case and Mr. Evans is now in need of a new public defender.
I will let them know.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So Mr. Evans, we're going to need to set this matter for another hearing.